Good morning. So today we'll see just one important topic in OSPF. So that is the different types of LSA. Here, see, this is an example where a network running on OSPF, okay, has this many routers, R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, okay? And all these routers are being split into different areas where R1, R2, R3 comes under area 0, okay? And R5 completely comes under area 55 and R4 completely comes under area 44. So R4 and R5 are of two different areas, but R2, R3 router, which is connected to the backbone router, is used to connect different areas as well, like R4 router and R5 router. So this is simply a typical topology. Okay. So here we've seen type 1 LSA, network LSA. So that means this R1 router is going to advertise its own information and its link information, cost information. It's going to advertise within the area. Okay, it's going to advertise within the area, that is within its own local area, local area network. Okay, so this type 1 LSA is going to be sent to this router as well as this router. That's all. Okay, again, each router in this area, if you see R5 is going to send LSA type 1 only to this area alone. Send, the word send I'm using is to, like, it is advertising or it is updating, okay, LSA type 1 packet. So like initially we were discussing about hello packets being sent, right? Similarly, these LSA packets are being also sent within the OSPF process in a periodic manner. Okay. That's when here we have different types of LSAs as we have ABR routers, ASBR routers. Okay. So what are the different types of LSAs we are going to see is going to cover in the multi-area concept only. Okay, so remember, type 1 is going to send updates. So type 1 is nothing but LSA type 1 is going to send updates within this area. Yeah. So this area, only LSA packet is LSA 1 type is going to be sent between these two routers, R4, R2. This type 1 LSA of area 44 is not going to be advertised to this area or to this area. So R1 router area 0, R5 router area 55 does not know any information about R4 and its directly connected links. Okay. For now I'm telling, okay, for now R1 or R5 does not know any information about R4 because LSA type 1 advertisement happens only within the area. Yeah.
Ma'am, R2 and R3 are AB routers, right?
Yes, ABR routers, area border router.
Yeah, ABR router.
Yeah.
ASBR, it will be ASBR router if it connects with another autonomous system. Then it will become an autonomous ASBR router, right?
Right. So ASBR is going to connect to a different autonomous system, or it's going to connect to a different routing domain, like not other than OSPF. EIGRP or BGP or a static route or a default route. So it's going to connect different routing protocol altogether.
A different autonomous system means like different routing protocol too.
Right. Different routing protocol.
Okay.
Okay. So this is type 1. So type 1 LSAs are going to be advertised within the area. It's not going to cross between areas, right? Now, next type of LSA is type 2. Okay. Type 2 is network LSA sent by the designated routers. We'll write it down. Okay, so type 2 is network LSA. Okay, this is going to be sent by the DR router. DR is the designated router. So when we have multiple routers connected to the same multi-access link, say for example. Okay, so this is LSA2. LSA2 is going to send all the network or routing table information. Okay, it's going to update the routing table information as an advertisement or an update to the routers within the same area. Okay, so to the routers within the same area. So if we take the example, the topology we have. Okay, here again, type 2 LSA is the network LSA. It's going to update or it's going to have the routing table information, and it is sent by the designated routers. If at all OSPF process running domain has a designated router, DR, BDR elected, if at all, if that topology is configured, then DR router is going to be sending this network LSA type 2 packet. Okay. That is also going to be within this area only. So it's not going to cross between areas. Okay, that is type 2 LSA packet. Next is summary LSA. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't follow actually.
You are not able to follow the
Type 2.
Type 2. Type 2 LSA is nothing but the network LSA by the word network. So you just see each types of LSAs has name with it, like type 1 is router LSA. So router means it's going to identify the routers directly connected links, IP networks, its subnet mask, cost information. Okay, so those are the informations or the details or whatever you say. It's directly connected to the router itself. So it's more of router information. By the word router LSA, it is router's details. Network LSA, by the word network itself, you can say it is going to send or update the network, directly connected network or routing table information. That piece of information is going to contain in type 2 LSA packet. Okay, so when this advertisement is sent, it is going to be sent to the routers within the same area only. So if area 44, R4 is going to send a type 2 LSA packet to the routers only within this area 44 only. So R4 is going to send type 2 packet to R2, and R2 is in turn is going to send a type 2 LSA packet to R4. They are going to exchange informations in type 1 and type 2 only. Okay. So R4's type 2 network LSA packet, advertisement packet is not going to reach R1. It's not going to reach R1. Okay. At the same time, R4 LSA type 2 is also not going to reach R3 or R5 as well, because these three routers are of different areas. So this LSA type 2 packet is not going to cross different area. It's going to be within the same area only. It cannot cross, it cannot understand a different area. Right? You can call it in that way. So type 1 and type 2 LSA packets are going to be advertised or sent within the same area only. Okay. Next is the summary SLA. So next is summary SLA. So by the end of the class, you will come to know, at least you will understand on each LSA. Okay. Next. Type 3 LSA. Summary LSA. Okay. So summary LSA, by the word summary itself, what do you mean by summary? So it's going to summarize the routes. Okay. A summary or summarize the routes, and it's going to send. So type 1 router, yes, router information. Type 2 network, yes. Network information like routing table information is going to be sent within the same area. Type 3, summary. So it's going to summarize the network information, or it's going to summarize the networks. So remember, summary is summarizing. Okay. So now what it is going to summarize? Okay, it is going to summarize the active networks, okay, from a different area. So it's going to summarize the routes. 1 second. Okay, so it's going to summarize the networks from the foreign areas. So it's going to contain a summary route from foreign area. Foreign area. So foreign area means a different area, not within the same area. So it can be, say earlier we've seen within area 0. Now it's for area 0, area 44 is a foreign area. Again for area 44, area 0 and area 55 is a foreign area. Okay, so it's going to contain a summary route from the foreign area. Okay, so this LSA summary is being sent by the ABR routers in both direction. So in the topology, if you see, okay, so in the topology you see, this is ABR router, this is ABR router. Okay, so this type 3 packet or type 3 LSA is being generated from these routers only, not from these routers. R1, R4, R5 are not ABR routers, right? It is only connected within the same area. It's not acting as a bridge between two different areas. So it's not an ABR router. So type 3 LSA advertisement has been sent or generated only from R2 and R3 router in the network. So what R2 and R3 is going to do, it is going to summarize type 1, type 2, and type 3. So summarize type 1, type 2, and type 3. Type 3 is nothing but the IP networks from the foreign areas. So all the networks connected in this area, along with the type 1, type 2 information, it is going to send it to a different area, to area 0. And in turn, what is going to happen? R2 is going to send type 1, type 2, type 3 update to R1. R1 is going to send it to R3. Type 1, type 2, type 3. Same information is going to be sent to R5 as well. So a routing information or routing table or link information of R2 is getting reached to R5 in the form of type 3 LSA or summary LSA update. Okay, through this ABR router and through this ABR router. So this ABR router is again what is going to do is it is going to send R5 information in type 1, type 2, type 3 to this area and to this area as well. So finally what happens is R4 router knows all information about R5 routing information, and R5 in turn knows all information about R4 as well. So how this is happening? Because of type 3 LSA. Okay. Now understood what is router, network, and summary LSA types? Clear? Clear. Can we move on to the next LSA type?
I'm getting a slight picture of it, but I'm unable to understand completely. It's kind of complex. I don't know why.
This OSPF itself is like that only. See, type 3.
Mhm.
Okay. So now type 1, type 2 we've seen. Type 3 is summary LSA. That is being generated by R2 router and R3 router only. So R4, R5, R1 will not come into the picture at all.
So only ABR routers will generate them.
Generate this summary LSA packet. LSA
Okay,
packet.
just tell me anything in one line so that I can remember it in that way. The whole concept is very theoretical and it's getting difficult for me to remember things. Just
Yeah.
one line definition is enough, I guess. Like the main part.
Yes, summary LSA. Summary LSA means ASBR router is going to send that LSA.
ABR, right?
Sorry, ABR. Sorry, yes, ABR. I'll write it down here. ABR router. Okay.
Yeah, that is best. Write it down somewhere.
ABR.
I'm unable to see your screen.
Okay, okay. So ABR router sends okay. So ABR router is going to send update in both direction. That is type 3. I cannot share 2 screens at a time, right? Okay. Okay. So here, so only R2 and R3 are going to send this information between the areas. Okay. So now it is somewhat clear, right, for you what is type 3 is now?
Yes, ma'am.
Say here, if this area alone has 10 subnets, 10 IP subnets being routed within this area, all these 10 networks are going to advertise over here. And here it already has 20 networks. So 10 plus 20, 30. So these 30 networks are going to advertise to this area. So likewise, if we have 40 networks in this area, all those 40 are going to advertise here and as well as here. Okay, like, so it is going to be advertised in both directions only. Okay, so next one is type 4 LSA is ASBR summary LSA. Okay, so ASBR, now ABR we have seen. Next is ASBR. Type 4. ASBR. Okay, so what it is, so it is the instruction, okay, it's the instructions to reach ASBRs, okay, and this ASBR or summary LSA is sent by the ABR router, okay, when ASBR is in a foreign area. Okay, so now type 4, I'll give you an example. Okay, type 4 is like, it's going to be generated by the ASBR router. Okay, say in our topology diagram, so we have another router over here, okay, another router R6 over here, say for example, and that router is getting connected to a different routing protocol, either through EIGRP or REP or static route or default route, any routing that has been learned to this router connected here or over here, anywhere, okay, anywhere where that does not fall under OSPF routing. Apart from OSPF routing, if any router that connects a different routing protocol, then it is called as ASBR. Okay. So every router within OSPF domain, within the OSPF domain, we have type 1, type 2, type 3. Intra-area, inter-area, so both works. Intra-area, inter-area. Type 1, type 2, type 3. Okay. Type 4. We are saying type 4 now. So type 4 is the routes distributed into the OSPF domain that is getting redistributed to the OSPF, either via EIGRP protocol, RIP protocol, static IP, default route, anything. Like we've seen one default route summarization command, right? A default route is enabled on a router and that is being injected to the OSPF process. That is one kind of routing when we have like an internet. We have an internet link connected to one router and that is being shared by multiple routers in different organization. We've seen an example, right, in earlier classes. So that is one example of type 4 LSA, external to OSPF domain. Both type 4, type 5 comes like external to OSPF domain only. So what happens here is, So type 4, what I've told is about type 4 is sent by the ABR when ASBR is in the foreign range. So this router is going to send an update or a type 4 update to this ABR router. Okay, since this ASBR which is connected over here and this ABR falls under the same area, so this ASBR's update, LSA update in the type 4 is going to reach R2 router. R2 is ABR router. Now this is going to advertise that type 4 to different areas, area 0 and area 55. Okay, so that R1 and R5 also knows what are the networks being routed or advertised from this ASBR as well. In order to reach any network behind this ASBR, R5 knows about this routing information. Okay. So this ASBR router is going to travel between areas. Okay. So only type 1 and type 2 is not going to travel between areas. But type 3, type 4 is going to cross multiple areas. Okay. Next LSA type. Next LSA type is type 5. Okay. So type 5 LSA is external LSA. Okay. External LSA, it's going to be forwarded and unchanged throughout the OSPF. It is going to be sent by the ASBR router directly. Okay, it is going to be sent by the ASBR. So type 4 and type 5 are more or less same kind of update only it is going to send from a different OSPF domain. Okay. Second. Okay, so type 5 is external LSA. Okay, it's going to contain completely only about the redistributed information into the OSPF network. It is similar to type 4, where type 4 is a summary LSA instructions to reach the ASBR. Okay, So in the topology diagram, what is once again. Sorry for that. So type 4, it is going to send instructions to ASBR. Okay. It is going to send instructions to ASBR. So that is sent by the ABR when ASBR is a foreign area. And type 5 is external LSA. It's completely an external LSA generated by the ASBR router itself. Okay, and it's going to be forwarded throughout the OSPF domain. So more or less, type 4 and type 5 are similar type of LSAs where both are external and outside the OSPF domain. Okay, so by the word, you have to remember this sequence actually. Okay, type 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is fine. But what is type 1? First starts with router, network, summary, ASBR, and external. So after router, network comes. After network, summary. After network, it is nothing but ABR, then ASBR, then external. Likewise, if you remember, it will be easy to like. So this is the first time you're seeing this concept, but when you try to understand this by yourself, no, by reading this definition or referring a topology, then it will be easy for you to actually see in a bigger picture how the LSA packets are being sent within the OSPF, or how an external packet is sent to or injected to the OSPF network. Okay. So is it somewhat clear, or still you're not like very
Yeah, I'll
confused
go
about all
through
the
it
LSA
once.
types?
I think I need to go through it. It's completely theoretical.
Yeah, completely theoretical. That's what you have to like keep a hint of the word, the LSA type, router, network, summary is nothing but ABR, then comes the ASBR. First, what you see first is you see a router first, okay? Then what do you see? In the router, networks are advertised. Sorry. Networks are advertised, right? Many networks. That is network LSA. Then from there, after a router, after the network advertisement, what comes in the OSPF? An ABR concept comes, area border router. Then after area border router, what comes? ASBR router. Then after ASBR is completely through ASBR, an external routing is going to happen, a redistribution is going to happen from a non-OSPF routing protocol. Okay. So if you come in this order, it'll be easy for you to remember the concept and the different types. Type 1, type 2, type 3, type 4, type 5. This is what the concept is. So in the interview, they might ask a question about whether LSA 1 and 1 or 2, can it reach a different area, or is it allowed to get updates from different area? So what would, so some questions
Not,
might come.
not possible, right?
Yeah, not possible. So
Mm.
type 3 is generated by all the routers in the OSPF domain. Is a type 3 LSA packet is generated by all the routers in the OSPF domain?
No,
No, only by
no.
ABR routers. Again, um, from ASBR router, what type of LSA is being generated and where it is directly sent?
Summary LSA is
Yeah,
sent directly to
directly to
the
ABR
other
only. Yeah,
other.
that's simple. That's all. You are able to answer this, right? So this is the concept. Okay.
Okay.
At least you are able to answer it first time after I am teaching it.
Mm.
For me, it took so many days actually, but this is very simple concept. When the trainer taught me, it was still, I'm not clear what is LSA. I used to memorize it. I used to memorize it. Then at one point of time, what happened? I was learning all the concepts to appear for an interview. At that time, this concept seemed to be very easy for me. Oh, this is very simple. Why it took such a long time for me to understand this? So whenever I go for interview, I used to keep this LSA separately at the last minute to memorize. But then
Mm.
when I know the concept, it is very simple for me. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
That is LSA 5. There is one more type, that is LSA 7. Sorry, LSA type 7. We call it as NAS external LSA, not so stubby area.
Type 6.
And there is no type 6. There is no type 6, directly type 7 only. Okay. So this LSA, you call it as not so stubby area. So stubby area, not so stubby area. Now I'll teach you in a different session, because we need to again go into a different topology to explain. Okay. Just
Okay.
just
So
a
for
reminder. Yeah.
type 4, usually it's a summary LSA where the LSA packets only, right? LSA means.
LSA is LSA, link state advertisement, a kind of a
Yeah,
packet.
I know. So basically, routers will transmit packets only, right?
Right.
Yeah. Link state advertisement means like exactly is it a signal or like is it a packet or what does it mean exactly?
It's a kind of see how the routing table is getting updated or getting advertised to a different routers. Similarly, before the routing table being updated, okay, before like when the full adjacency is formed between two routers, then LSA 1, 2, 3 and all are getting generated. Okay.
Okay.
So two routers form neighborship. Then the hello packets are being sent periodically, right? Similarly,
Yes.
this LSA type 1, 2, or 3, 4, whatever may be, with respect to the OSPF routing which happens, these packets are also being generated and sent in a periodic manner, or whenever there's a change in the network or whenever there's a link failure, again the LSA 1 is being sent to and for within the areas. LSA type 3 is being updated if there is any new network added or any link fails. So that's how this, instead of like updating the entire routing table, okay, entire routing table, OSPF actually splits this information in the type of LSA, link state advertisement or link state database. Okay, once again. Okay, so instead of RIP or EAGRP, it's going to send only the routing table information, but OSPF, it is going to split this routing information into different types of link states. Okay, link state advertisements, and each of this link state advertisement is going to contain a specific informations only, not the entire routing information, specific piece of informations only. And then that is going to be sent within the area or inter areas. So this, in this way, actually OSPF is more, what to say, more efficient or precise information are being sent. Okay, and say within the area, so the different areas update is not directly being sent together or generated. So there's an designated router that is sending all these informations to the BDRs. Okay, and any update on any BDR or any link, that update is sent only to the DR, and from there only it's getting updated. So this OSPF process, it's actually huge process. Why? Because this has multiple small processes which are running within the domain. Okay, small processes are running. Okay, so that's why it is having, we from outside if we see, it's a very big process within it, within the OSPF.
Okay, and can you say what is type 4 and type 5? Just that part. 1, 2, 3 I understood. Type 4 and type 5 I'm getting little confused.
Okay, so type 4 is ASBR summary LSA. Okay, this is nothing but instructions to reach the ASBR router. How to reach the ASBR? There's an ASBR router which has a different connection to a different routing protocol, routing domain altogether. So how to reach this ASBR? That information is there. And also it is sent by the ABR routers. Okay, so this ABR router actually defines where the ASBR is located, what it is IP address. Okay, and what type 5 is, type 5 is actually contains the IP subnets of the redistributed network. So what are the IP networks that is behind the ASBR? Actual networks connect behind the ASBR. It could be a EIGRP network, or it could be a RIP or a static route, any network behind ASBR that will be redistributed into the OSPF. So the networks, actual networks redistributed from the ASBR is the external LSA type 5, and type 4 is the instructions to reach where the ASBR router is within the OSPF domain, where it is exactly located, what its IP information, link information, okay, which area it is connected. So those information will be in type 4 LSA.
Yeah, but in that diagram, there's no ASBR, right? In
Yeah,
that,
there's no ASBR. I have a different diagram. I'll show it.
yeah, sure. Can you show that, please? Ma'am, your mic is on mute.
Oh, I'm sorry. So this is the ASPR router. Okay, this is the ASBR router where 9.9 network is being advertised from a different routing protocol injected to the OSPF domain. So this will be a type 5 update, type 5 LSA from the ASBR. Type 4 is generated from
R6. R6
yeah,
is type 4.
type 5.
Type 5. Okay, okay.
Okay. And
And what is type 4?
type 4 LSA is being generated by R2 to see where the ASBR is located, in which area the ASBR is located, what it is information. That is type 4 update. So type 4 is within this area. If you see in this area, there is no type 4 packet, there is no type 4. So no type 4 LSA advertisement in these two areas, only within this area is type 4 is available. Okay, and type 5, it is being generated from R6 and sent to R2, and R2 internal, in turn, it will send it to different areas, right? To area 0 and area 55. So R5, sorry, type 5, that is external LSA, it is generated from R6 and being traveled to multiple areas. Okay.
So, just a minute. Which one is type 4?
Type 4 is generated by R2ABR, okay, by
Okay.
ABR, instructions to reach ASBR.
Or like R2 generates an AVR
Generates a
to
type
reach
4
R6.
to reach R6. Okay, how to reach R6, what it is IP address, what is the
Also,
network.
there's no specific router in any topology then, type 4 type.
There is no specific topology, no.
Uh, no, like there's no specific router that is present in the topology, which exactly only has a type 4 LSA.
Yeah, type 4 LSA is not actually necessary for all the routers to be generated. It will see if there is any ASBR router connected in the area, which is actually connecting a different autonomous system. If there is connected only, then type 4 and type 5 LSAs are generated.
Okay, got it. Yeah, thank you.
So in this area and all, there is no type 4, type 5 generated at all.
Yeah, got it. Okay, then maybe you can tell tomorrow, right?
Yeah. I can explain the same thing tomorrow as well.
Oh no, like this part I completely understood. You can go for the next topic, like
Yeah.
next. Oh,
Yeah. We can go for the next topic.
okay, thank you.
Okay. So
Yeah.
this is about the LSAs. Yeah, my battery is also getting low. Okay, so for today, this is about LSAs. So tomorrow, I'll see if there is any missing topic in OSPF or I'll start.
This type 7. Right?
Type 6, there is nothing. Type 7, I'll have to explain a different concept actually. So
Okay.
when I go to that topic, I'll tell you, okay, this is so type 7 LSA in OSPF like that. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.